Hello, boils and ghouls. Your old pal Carl Clover here, host of Project Mayhem. You guys really seem to like the top 5 best Crypt Keeper episodes, so let's dive on in and talk about the top 5 worst Tales from the Crypt episodes. Here we go. At number 5, Surprise Party, Season 6, Episode 11. It aired on 12/27/1994. A young man kills his father to inherit an old, burnt-down house. When he arrives, he gets a very unusual surprise. He discovers that there's a party there waiting for him, and he is the guest of honor. When one of the sexy dancer's boyfriends gets jealous, the man kills him and tries to burn the evidence. The guests stop him and realize it's the same place his father burnt down years ago. The history has a nasty way of repeating itself. Now, Surprise Party didn't really end as much. I mean, it's a great episode with suspense, jealousy, rivalry, but Surprise Party to me wasn't really that good. Moving on. At number 4, Spoiled, Season 3, Episode 13, aired 8/20/1991. Janet is a soap opera loving woman. She likes to watch soaps every day. She even imitates them. One day she misses the end of her favorite soap opera when the TV goes on the fritz. She decides to get cable soon. Janet finds herself falling for the attractive cable installer when her Zergon husband discovers what's going on. He decides to make them a part of his experiment. Oh, gruesome details. Stay-at-home wife. I want to talk more about this. I really don't watch a lot of this. Sometimes I might skip a few episodes in the season, but this is one that kind of just drew my attention away from that season of this episode. It is still, like I said, with Tales from the Crypt, it's still worth a watch for yourself. But all in all, not a really good episode. At number 3, You Murder, Season 6, Episode 15, aired 1/24/1995. Louis Spinelli, if I butcher that name, sorry, is an ex-criminal who wants to escape from his past. He hires Oscar, a plastic surgeon, to sculpt his face into the form of Humphrey Bogart. When his wife gets the picture of his past in the mail, Oscar suggests that he kill Lillian. The pain backfires when Louis returns home and gets a surprise. Lillian and Oscar have been partners all along. They bump Louis off and take him far into the woods to bury him. Lou's mistress, Erica, shows up and the couple become some murder victims themselves. I don't remember much about this one. Like, really. I may have watched it 4 or 5 times, and I know I sound vague. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm reading what I've written down, and when I have gotten back to watch some of these, I mean, I probably should have been more awake watching these and not dead tired, but that's number 3, is You Murderer. At number 2, Come the Dawn, Season 5, Episode 10, aired 11/16/1993. In this version of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, a young woman who is also a thief is picked up by a man driving by. He takes her up to his place. There she hears a message from his wife, but also learns that there's a killer nearby. When she goes to his room and she gets a big surprise. If I had to guess, the gentleman that picked her up was the killer. I'm mistaken. I'm probably wrong. I didn't rewatch this one. I technically Googled this one. If this was on the worst watch list, just to be honest with you. Yeah. So, Come Dawn is not really interesting to me. I mean, it was Season 5, and I think this is maybe where the show is kind of going downhill a little bit with ideas. Don't get me wrong, they're all a good gruesome watch. So yeah, that's Come to Dawn. Here are some honorable mentions. At number 1, Showdown, Season 4, Episode 8. Aired 7/31/1992. A gunman is being chased down by another quick-draw gunslinger in an old, abandoned western town. The gunman wins the duel, but he soon learns a new meaning to the phrase ghost town, as the spirits of all his victims come back to haunt him. And hey, another spooky ghost story where ghosts come back to haunt you. I usually skip this episode because I'm not really into westerns. I think I watched it once and it was okay. Like I said, not really into a episode like this because western wasn't really my thing with cowboys and everything, but it had some ghouls and ghosts and yeah, I wish I could have done a really better job picking a better list, but this is what I've some watched and what I've some googled. Like I said, I've been working a lot and trying to get some good videos out, but guys, that is my top 5 worst Tales from the Crypt episode. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps YouTube knowing that you all like my videos dearly. Subscribe for more and hit that bell and turn on that notification to know when I have new videos up. Comment below if you agree with my list, you don't agree with my list. If you have a certain episode that you think was the worst, I would like to hear the comments below. And guys, we will see you on the next one. Later, boys and ghouls.